Good morning, class. How are we today? So to get started, we're going to stand up, we're going to do some stretches, we're going to get ready for the day. I have a fun science experiment planned for us. So everyone just stand up, stretch up real tall, down to your feet, up again, back down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, now we're all focused, we're stretched, we're warmed up for the day. We're gonna get started with our science experiment. I'm gonna show it up here first for all of you, and then I'm gonna bring it to you, and then you're gonna actually do it yourself. So today we're gonna be doing the oil and water experiment. So we're gonna mix it together. We're gonna see if they mix together or if they come apart. So we have oil and water are two different charges. And when there are two opposite charges, they will not mix together. They are supposed to come apart. All right, so I've wrote this up on the whiteboard. We have a positive charge right here, and we have a negative charge right here. So that the positive charge is going to be water, and then the negative charge is going to be oil. And when the positive and negative come together, they go apart. Okay, so now that we're gonna grab all the materials we need, which all we need is vegetable oil, food coloring, any color you would like. So I put the oil in a small clear cup, and then we just need water, which is in the larger basin. Okay, so now we have all our food coloring. We have green, red, and blue. We're gonna add that to the oil. So just a couple drops of that in the oil. We'll do about 5 drops. So that was the green. And then we have the red. And then we have the blue. And I'm just gonna add a tiny bit more green. And then I'm gonna show you what this looks like so far. Now that we added the food coloring into the oil, you can see that the food coloring is water, so it has balled up like that, and it actually looks pretty cool. And now we're gonna get a toothpick and we're gonna mix that around. So now that we have the toothpick, alrighty, so we have everything together. We have our water, we have our oil with the food coloring. We're gonna add it and we're gonna see what it does. All right. So you can see the oil is coming up to the top, not mixing in with the water, but the food coloring all went into the water because it is water. So we have two different charges. They will not mix and they'll come apart even if you put them together. So that's what it looks like. I think that's so cool. And now I'm gonna pass out the ingredients. I'm gonna come around to the class. I'm gonna help you do it yourself. We actually have a class member here today. He's gonna demonstrate it for us. And so now that I showed you, let's do it ourselves. Okay, so this is my class member today that's gonna be doing it. And we have his oil here. We have his water, food coloring. He's gonna do it himself to see what it looks like, right? Mm-hmm. And what's your name?
Brody.
Brody. Okay, Brody, go ahead and take your food coloring, put a couple drops of each one into the oil. Couple more. Perfect. You gotta do the blue. Doesn't that look so cool?
Yeah. I'll get two.
I think you should put a couple more red ones in.
Okay.
Okay, that should be good.
Hey, one more.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's
One
good.
more.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
All right.
That. Good.
So,
Hold on. One more green.
okay. Now he wants to put a little more green in his to be creative. All right. Brody's gonna do it himself. He's gonna see what it does. Do you think it's gonna mix all together in there, or do you think it's gonna come apart?
Come apart.
You think? Okay, let's see. Go ahead.
I'm getting on video.
Okay. Whoa. Let's see. Can you see it? Yeah. See how the oil is right there?
Yeah.
So this one was Brody's. You can see the oil does not mix. 2 different charges, but they're both liquids. It's what's crazy about it, that they both separate when you mix them together. And then the color of the food coloring goes in the water. All right, class, everyone did so good in their experiment. We got to bring it up close, do it ourselves, learn about science. We now know water and oil are 2 different charges. So when you put them together in a bowl, they do not come together, but they separate apart, and you can see them. The crazy thing is, they're 2 liquids, but being that they have 2 different charges, they're not going to come together. And that is what is amazing about science.